How long does it take to sell a small business in the UK, and the 3 timelines that you need to consider when you are selling your small business. To get a better understanding of how long it may take for you to sell your small business in the UK, click the link in the description and book a call to have a confidential conversation about your small business sale in the UK. So I mentioned that there's 3 timelines that you need to consider when you're selling your business in the UK. The most important timeline is your personal timeline. Everyone has an idea in their mind how quickly or how slowly that they want to sell their business. The golden rule is the longer that you take, the better outcome you can have. Why? Because you can be more careful about how you sell your business and who you're going to sell your business to and why you are selling your business. So understanding your timeline. And longer timelines are normally associated with people who are either retiring or they're going into a new business venture. Both of these reasons I find is that people can spend the time to carefully consider why they're selling their business, who they want to sell their business to, when they want to sell their business. They've got a bit more choice when it comes down to the actual sale of their business itself. Now, some of the other reasons, like for example, health concerns, it could be family concerns. Maybe you've got a young family or you are getting divorced. Unfortunately, that's one of the reasons why people want to sell their business quite fast. These are slightly a little bit more time restrictive, and it could, we need to factor that into your business sale. So talking to your M&A advisor as to the actual reason of why you want to sell your business, they will be able to work with you to come up with your personal timeline and build that personal timeline with yourself to give you a realistic expectation of when you can actually sell your business. Again, there's nothing wrong. If you need to sell your business quite fast, there are ways of getting that done. And if you can take some more time to sell your business, then your M&A advisor will work with you to ensure that you sell at the right time. The second timeline that you need to consider when you're selling your business is what I call the market timeline. So the market timeline is looking at the economy, it's looking at buyers, and it's looking at investors, and how much confidence do they have in the marketplace to actually go out and buy businesses. Let's look at the early part of COVID when the lockdown first happened. There was not a lot of confidence in the marketplace. People didn't know what was going on. The people were uncertain of things. And really people weren't actually completing on deals. So understanding your timeline is really important. Understanding the market timeline is really important. Another factor in market timeline that can really help, and actually helps a lot, is interest rates and also investment impetus by big investors. Because the more investments that's going into an economy, the lower the interest rates are, the higher chance that people can funnel in money to your business sale. Because of course what you want to do as a business seller is that you want to get money, you want to get funds, and you want to channel that into your business sale, meaning to yourself. So understanding that are interest rates favorable, is there investment going into the marketplace and into the economy in general, that is going to have a positive impact to your business sale if you get that timing correct. And that's why having more time on your hands or more time to sell your business is great, because you can ride out any uncertain times and wait until the times are better and more confident in the economy in general. Now, the other timeline is your industry, your sector, your industry, and your geographical location. If people are interested in your sector and people are interested in your industry, and there are a lot of buyers in your industry, that can really drive up the price. An M&A advisor will be able to create competition to ensure that your business is competed over to drive up the price. That's something which is a very, very positive position to be in. Now, this normally applies to slightly larger size businesses within the small business space, where people can bid on your business to drive up the price and to get to a favorable position for yourself. Because I'm sure you want to sell your business for the highest price possible. And your M&A advisor wants to do the same too. If you want a lot of buyers to compete of your business needs to be attractive. And that goes into the third and final timeline, and that is the timeline of preparing your business for sale. So how prepared is your business for sale, and how much time can you put into preparing your business for sale? Now, I normally say the longer that you can put into preparation, the better it is. Now, you might be shocked and you might even be confused as to the number that I'm going to say, but if you can allow between 3 to 5 years before your business sale, that is the best preparation time. Now, I understand that some people don't have that kind of time. So generally speaking, between 6 months to 5 years of preparation time. Now, I know that's a huge range for people to get their heads around, but you want to spend at least 6 months, at least 3 to 6 months. Let's make it shorter, a bit more digestible for you. 3 to 6 months is kind of the minimum time that you want to spend on preparing your business for sale. And of course, there's so much that goes into preparing your business for sale. Work with the M&A advisor to do that. And now, this is really important. Not all M&A advisors are actually, let's make a distinction here. You've got business brokers and then you've got M&A advisors. Your business brokers normally will not help you in preparing your business for sale, which is a massive missed opportunity. You can literally increase the value of your business by a year's worth of profit and sometimes 2 years worth of profit as a multiple. I know that's a lot to take in, but you speak to an M&A advisor and they'll be able to tell you. And that's why if you click the link in the description, you can book a call and have a confidential conversation with me about your business sale in the UK. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, why is a longer preparation time beneficial for your business sale? The simple answer is it gives you time to prepare evidence and to document evidence about your business's turnover, about your business's profitability, about your business costs, and about your business's overall performance. The more time that you have to evidence and document that, the more time that you have to prepare the management structure of your business and everything else that goes into preparing a business for sale to increase the valuation of your business, it's just going to make your life so much easier. So it's all about producing evidence. And the most important evidence that you need to produce is the financial performance evidence. The second most important is the management structure evidence. And of course, if you are evidencing your business's performance, that is done through documentation. Click the video which is popping up on the screen right now. And in that video, I go through exactly what documents you need to sell your business for the best valuation that you can achieve. I'll see you in the next video.